report is generated. In the last video, I showed you how AI agents are being used in cybersecurity. Let us build one. Is generated. We are going to build a simple security monitoring agent that reads security events, looks for suspicious patterns, is generated, scores the risk, and gives you a clear alert summary with recommended next steps. Right, and not a giant enterprise SOC platform, not a complicated tool stack, a beginner-friendly version you can understand, customize, and expand. And the key idea is simple. Do not just collect alerts, turn them into decisions. Here's the workflow. It's generated. We feed the agent a set of security events, things like failed logins, successful logins, source IP addresses, usernames, timestamps, and where the event came from, and how the report. Second, the agent looks for patterns. Repeated failed logins, a burst of failures followed by a success, admin activity from an unusual location, multiple users targeted by the same source is generated. Third, it creates an alert report, severity, evidence, why matters, and what a human should check next. Generated. That last part matters. This agent is not taking action on its own. It is helping a human make a faster, better decision. Every monitoring agent starts with data generated. For this demo, we're going to use a simple local event file. Each line is a security event with a timestamp, event type, user IP address, and source. For example, login failed, user admin source VPN, IP address from a documentation range. Then another failed login, same user, same IP. And then a successful login from that same source. It generated by itself. Each event is just a line in a log. But together, those events tell a story. Is generated, and that is exactly what you want the agent to do. Read the story hidden inside the logs. CyberRiderX, we define a few simple detection rules. Rule 1, if the same IP has 5 or more failed logins in a short time window, flag it. Generated. And rule 2, if those failed logins are followed by a successful login, raise the severity. Port is generated. Rule 3, if the account is privileged like admin or root, raise the severity again. And rule 4, if the same IP is targeting multiple users, flag it as possible password spraying. Generated. These rules are intentionally simple. That is the point. And how the report is generated. You do not start by building the most advanced detection engine, the more you start with ruled generated. You understand, test them against sample data, and improve them over time. Now here's where the agent comes in. Is generated. A normal script can detect the pattern. It can say 5 failed logins happened from this IP. But an agent can explain what that means and how the report is generated. It can group the related events, summarize the evidence, describe the likely risk, and recommend what to check next. The report is generated, for example, repeated failed admin logins followed by a success may indicate password guessing followed by account compromise. Recommended next steps: verify the login, review MFA logs, reset the password if the activity was not expected, and monitor or block the source if needed. Is generated. That explanation is the difference between a raw alert and something a human can act on. The final output should be clean and boring in the best way. Severe and high. Chain regenerated, finding repeated failed admin logins followed by a successful login. A report is generated, evidence 6 failures from the same source, then 1 success 3 minutes later. Is generated. Why it matters: this can be a sign of account compromise. Generated. Recommended next steps: verify the login, review related logs, check MFA, reset credentials if needed, and escalate if the activity is not expected. Report is generated. This is what security teams need, not more noise. A clear summary with evidence and a next action. And now let us talk about the guardrail. A beginner mistake is trying to make the agent take action too early. Do not do that. Is generated. For a security monitoring agent, the safe first version should only observe, analyze, and recommend. How the report is generated: it should not disable accounts, block IP addresses, delete files, or change production systems without approval. Is generated. The right pattern is human. The agent does the repetitive analysis. The human approves the response. Generate. That is how you build trust and avoid breaking things. Once the basic version works, you can expand it. You can connect it to real log sources. Add Windows event logs, Linux auth logs, cloud sign, and logs with SEM exports. Is generated. Add more detections: impossible travel, new device login, suspicious PowerShell, unusual admin activity, or repeated access denied events. Add notifications. Send the alert report to email, Slack, Discord, or a ticketing system. Import is generated, and eventually add approved response actions, but only after the alert quality is good enough and approval gates place. Start small, measure accuracy, then expand. Generated. That is the foundation of a security monitoring agent. And how the reported logs come in. Patterns are detected. The agent explains the risk, A human approves the next step. How the report is generated, we can take this further and connect the agent to a real workflow like a vulnerability management or incident response. If you want more AI agents for cybersecurity, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.